The Kennel is rocking. It is technically the home opener for number 6 Gonzaga after they dismantled Baylor down the road to the Spokane Arena on Monday night. They welcome in the Arizona State Sun Devils to the Rockin' Kennel along with
threes. You make 15 threes, only the second time in the Hurley era at Arizona State to make that many three-point shots. That's going to be key today for Arizona State's offense.
And this is a young, talented...
We're going to be talking about throughout the course of this game that have a chance to really help Arizona State as the season goes on. And part of the reason why you have a little bit of a sluggish start, hey, Jaden Quaintance is 17 years old. Like, he has a lot of learning still to do, and he's trying to do it on the fly in a huge role for a team that needs him to be really good.
Adam Miller missing a three for ASU. Nolan Hickman launching a three, and the rebound ripped down.
He's a guy that plays with a great deal of confidence, can really shoot the ball in transition. They got to find him sprinting ahead and throw that ball ahead. Sometimes Arizona State's offense gets stagnant because everybody wants to dribble the ball on the catch.
Here's the freshman Quaintance going inside, and the game's first points for Jaden Quaintance.
Good job bodying up. You see his frame to go against Graham Ike and be able to absorb that contact and finish through and get the first bucket of the game.
Ike off the feed from Nolan Hickman, and a foul will put Gonzaga at the line.
To finish.
Graham Ike, the miss at the line. He was 3 for 6 in the open.
As he transferred in, had an injury, recurring injury, derail his summer and his conditioning. Feels like he's
2-0 in their first true road game. And Gonzaga was kind of a home game against Baylor, but not here at the Kennel as Shannon lines up that three.
Because they are looking to shoot threes. 56% of their attempts so far this season have been from beyond the arc for Arizona State.
And the freshman going inside, and Jaden Quaintance makes it 7-1 ASU. But quickly the Zags back the other way, Graham Ike.
How many times have we talked about that over the years? As the Zags will run not on just turnovers, not on misses, on makes they are looking to throw the ball ahead. It's been a staple under Mark Few.
You better get back when you're playing Gonzaga. And a foul, and Jaden Quaintance will go to the line.
Game through the first couple games of the season. He rebounds the ball really well.
He's still 17. He's going to be this entire season. And the youngest player in college basketball, it spins out for Quaintance, who originally committed to Kentucky. And then when John Calipari left, reopened his recruitment and ended up signing with Bobby Hurley in Arizona State. Brayton Huff right off the bench and goes to work in the post.
Just getting the ball.
And Adam Miller missing the floater. The rebound, Brayton Huff. Here come the Zags. Nolan Hickman in transition. Off the window, Nolan Hickman.
In game 3, he's starting to put the offense together, and you see why there's so much excitement and anticipation for this freshman crop of talent that is gone to Arizona State.
And the scoop to the bucket, Ryan Nembhard gives the Zags their
tremendous career he's had on the sideline. You got the John R. Wooden Legends of Coaching Award that was announced. Ironically, the same day it was announced they were going to the Pac-12, so nobody really knew what was going on. They were defending a side out of bounds and picking up a silly one out there.
Nice pass from Ryan Nembhard, and then drop off to Brayton Huff, and we're tied. Jaden Quaintance fumbles the ball away. The Zags running, Nolan Hickman ahead of the crowd. Floor General had 11 assists against Baylor in the opener. He's already got 3 in this game. And a 3. B.J. Freeman off the pull-up, and he has got extreme confidence in shooting it from the outside. Down low, Brayton Huff has 6 off the bench.
His poison, back to Freeman here, by the way, if I'm Arizona State. He can provide offense off this bench.
And a 3 way off from Josan Sanin. Michael Ajayi pushes. Ajayi off the window.
That basket is a direct result
for Gonzaga.
A lot of quick possessions, one pass shot. They are not forcing Gonzaga to shift sides. You go back to the game against Santa Clara, Arizona State did a much better job of getting the ball rotated with paint touches, and the quality of three acquaintance out at the NBA three-point line.
Adam Miller goes inside, and Miller with a strong finish for the Sun Devils.
Well-traveled Adam Miller. Good job attacking, turning down a three-point shot. A lot of three-point shots is what they want to do, but the quality of the shot has to matter.
Michael Ajayi, the first three for Gonzaga. Over 80% of their scoring returns from a year ago, and you throw in the likes of Ajayi and Caleb Battle into the mix.
Great cut.
Jaden Quaintance rolls it in for Arizona State, and he has 7. There's Ajayi cut to the basket, and it goes in for him as he was challenged at the rim. He's not shied away from strong competition, especially out of conference. In his tenure, this is year 10 for Bobby Hurley at Arizona State, as the spinner by Alston Mason for his first points.
You mentioned the transfer from Missouri State. Averaged 18+ points per game.
Began his career at Oklahoma as Dusty Stromer, and it's cleaned up by Grant Ike.
Look, Arizona State has not shot the ball well. They've allowed some runouts. They've not rebounded the ball well. But they're very much so in this game. And if they can just execute a little bit crisper and cleaner, they could take some momentum going to the locker room. And that shot right there, good ball movement on that possession. A cleaner three-point attempt that time for the Sun Devils.
Alston Mason cuts the Gonzaga lead in half. Entry pass to Grant Ike underneath.
Nobody here might know that football was going on, but two San Francisco 49er fans working together today. We knew what was going on this morning.
Second foul on Sean Phillips Jr. is Dusty Stromer from deep.
That's where he needs to shoot the ball. We've seen him take a couple of shots on the move, not nearly as effective. The other night against Baylor, when it's catch and shoot, his base is shot ready now. Big difference from where it was a year ago, and his percentage on pure catch and shoots really has elevated.
And that's what Arizona State needs. The ball movement leads to an... Bashir Jihad and tries to step through the double team, and he...
Big game there, because if UConn continues to win, for the Huskies, legendary coach who's had a historic career.
Michael Ajayi off balance. We saw earlier today the Gonzaga women took on Stanford, and Kate Pay taking over for Tara Vanderveer on the farm. And we've got a one-point game as Alston... Caleb Battle stumbling and lost it.
Quaintance is so long. He's wide open.
And a foul will get him to the line. And Arizona State...
Their length has been a little bit disruptive. Guys trying to... And you kick, and you find somebody, you're patient enough to wait for Quaintance to come down the...
Here's Jaden Quaintance. And he steps in. And it rattles out, almost banked in, but the offensive rebound and a foul will get Bashir Jihad. Now 3 for 3 at the line. And one more coming. Nolan Hickman spots up at the arc. Had a good look. And taking the rebound away is Ajayi. Shovels it to Braden Huff, who has 10 to lead Gonzaga.
Good offense is making Gonzaga to defend multiple sides of the floor, and already I like that aspect of it. I want to see him try to get a paint touch and then kick from it.
Hesitation, the drive, and off the window. Bashir Jihad puts Arizona State up by 3. Ryan Nimhard with the pull-up left of the key. Michael Ajayi, here come the Zags. Pull up three behind the score. Banked in! Dusty Stromer puts the Zags back on top. Arizona State to play for the last shot of the half.
And they should. Set an on-ball screen, look to attack, and then have guards space out. Ready for the kick if they overhelp. Here's the screen. Can they get the rotation? One more.
Bashir Jihad from deep, and the rebound grabbed inside of Amir Ali at the horn. Tie game at the half in Arizona State. Closing strong.
Shot goes up. Everybody just watches the shot and the ball, except for Ali, who works his way in.
Scored a total of 7 points in the first two games. He had 9 in the first half today.
Confidence builds every single possession for Arizona State. Good possession.
Kick out to Alston Mason, who airballed a three. But there is Bashir Jihad for ASU, and still plenty of time on the shot clock. Jihad recovers, lays it in, and Arizona State takes the lead.
Good job gathering, being strong, got the offensive rebound, space out the floor, and attack the middle of the paint that time for Arizona State. This is the group, though, for Gonzaga that needs to get going, the starters.
To the bucket, and it rolls in for Ben Gray. His first man, Ike missing down low.
They're doing an excellent job walling up defensively, and what that means is forcing Graham Ike to shoot over hands, not allowing him to back him down deep into the paint.
Foul on Gonzaga.
It was attempted in the first half by Gonzaga.
That's Bashir Jihad. A couple of pump fakes, and Nolan Hickman tracks it down for Gonzaga.
All of it leads into the Champions Classic coming up on Tuesday night.
Caleb Battle with three, and the Zags take their first lead in the second half.
First lead in the second half, first three of the afternoon for the starters. Caleb Battle's a guy that can really get it flowing quickly.
He had a mini 9-0 run himself against Baylor last Monday. Bashir Jihad, the scoop inside in Arizona State. Here was 16:55 to play. Nolan Hickman off the inbound attacks.
And Coach Hurley keeps him in. Trust the freshman, he's going to make a smart play.
Alston Mason, three!
Beautiful offense. That's the type of offense that they were running against Santa Clara, getting wide open looks on the outside. Mason did an excellent job taking the screen and popping out.
The kick to Ben Gray. Gets the flyby. Now Caleb Battle. Battle's in a three.
The open look was one more to the left, not going back to baseline. Freeman was wide open to the top of the key.
On contact and spins out, but Ryan Nimhard will go to the line. A tight one.
He served the United States Marines and just an absolute warrior, great father, great day to just pause and just realize how grateful we are to those that you have to have awareness that in that situation, the likelihood of you getting the ball back is very low, and now you foul and you're on the bench.
Caleb Battle attacks and will get to the line. So Battle, who is
hard find, I'm going to put it on the ground. I'm going to get by you.
Rolls in for Battle.
Orlovsky said last week, and I quote, "The Rams can win the whole thing if they can." Ooh, almost got caught in the air there. Arizona State's done a good job digging in. Ali went down and tried to make life difficult. They repost though, and they get the ball right back to Arizona State.
Where would you go?
Well, to me, I want ball movement's too stagnant. Everybody's spaced out too high right now. Get a piece of the paint and then look to kick out for, or just pull up, walk into a three-point shot.
Bashir Jihad not.
But he did.
That's a good point.
Like, we were going out. I thought it was going to be great. Then I thought maybe it wasn't going to work, so went somewhere else. Nah, I really...
Nolan Hickman left open. And makes Arizona State pay.
I didn't even have to watch the shot to know that it was going in by the reaction of Coach Hurley. I saw him out of the corner of the eye. The quick ball reversal, the defense had overcommitted and created enough space that was going to be a clean look, and you just had a sense it was going to go down.
Bashir Jihad across the key, and one for Jihad.
He has been a force. The ball down on the floor, his versatility at his size. A 6'9", experienced player. Coach Hurley's team has been really good at the defensive end of the floor. And the fact that they've been locked in, I mean, outside of that, the Duke exhibition game, they were good for about 18 minutes of that first half defensively. And they just picked up that award. And what he's done at U.
One more for Braden Huff. And it's Gonzaga by 3. You brought up.
You turn the ball over, you allow your opponent to run on you, you don't rebound the ball. You're going to be in some really tight games where you're going to get blown out. This afternoon, this Arizona State team defensively has done a really good job of getting back in transition, forcing Gonzaga. The result wasn't, but the more positive offense, the better quality of shot that you take, the better chance you have to build upon confidence. And that young man right there, he's got confidence.
B.J. Freeman gives Arizona State the lead just past the midway point of the second half.
Yeah, he comes off the bench and he can score.
Ryan Nimhard and a reach in on Austin Nunez.
And pulling up into his three-point shot. But that's, again, good offense out of Arizona State. You start moving the ball side to side and you started getting paint touches. Guys were getting open practice three-point shots. And Coach Hurley said to his guys, hey, we're capable of doing this. He told me back in August, he had PTSD after how poorly Arizona State shot the ball from beyond the arc a season ago. They went out in the portal and they got guys that can shoot the ball.
Adam Miller, a 3.
And we tragically lost him at the age of 43 years just a couple of weeks ago as we start this college basketball season. And my heart breaks for his family and his team at South Florida. But truly, we lost a great leader, a great coach, and a great mentor in our game.
Just tragic loss for, again, the college basketball landscape, but also was on Austin Nunez. And Nimhard hits them both, and Gonzaga within 2 and just over 9 minutes to go. Loose ball, diving for it. Braden Huff, the Zags, 3-on-1. Oh! Can we put a hashtag top 10 on that one? And Sean Phillips Jr. answers for Arizona State.
That'll quiet everybody down for a second, but Caleb Battle, what he just did, how high he elevated to finish at this end of the floor.
Michael Ajayi. And the rebound tipped right underneath, and a foul will get Braden Huff to the line. But we got to take.
That was sensational.
One more for Braden.
This game has been back and forth this entire second half. We went to the break tied at 38. 1-point game. 12 minutes in here in the second half.
Now 1-3-1 look for Gonzaga.
I like the pressure. And if you could speed Arizona State up, but a great job executing diagonal over the top. Jihad does a great job of positioning himself on the weak side.
Ryan Nimhard
to the man.
Alston Mason drives and finishes inside. 12. Braden Brayton Huff on the block, and the Zags have tied it again.
Great decision by Nolan Hickman. He saw it
Upset against the ranked team, and coming into the kennel, which is as difficult a place in college basketball to play at. Nice find of Brayton Huff in the key, and the Zags go back on top.
A little bit of a short roll that time by Huff. Great hands as Nembhard passed it through a small window.
17 for Huff to lead Gonzaga. BJ Freeman the step through and the roll. The miss and the rebound tip to Ryan Nembhard for Gonzaga.
A little bit of a heat check by BJ Freeman. I think they could have got a better look on that last possession.
Caleb Battle hangs and draws the foul. 10. Now give him 11 to the Zags. Go back on top. Last year at Arkansas and finishing up his college career at Gonzaga. And a 2-point. Caleb Battle in and out on the three, but the offensive rebound, Brayton Huff, and the kick out. Ajayi finishes. Alston Mason to the basket for Arizona State.
Really good, composed offensive possession that time for Arizona State. Question mark if all these transfers that came from lower level schools, could they be able to make the transition? You're starting to see those guys get more and more confident every possession.
Caleb Battle assist and a 5-point Gonzaga lead.
Here comes the screen from Huff working that center on-ball screen roll.
And a find of Michael Ajayi inside. And they're going to call basket interference. And a technical for hanging on the rim on Michael Ajayi.
It's the right call. It's the havoc at GCU. Arizona State's curtain of just
2 minutes to go. 10 to shoot. Brayton Huff gets the roll, spinning down low.
And someone asked me earlier this week, what do you think of Brayton Huff? He said he can score. And it doesn't really matter where he's out on the floor. He's got the capability to put it down, finish, soft touch. Great composure when the ball is in his hands.
Adam Miller missing a three, and the rebound, Caleb Battle.
They're going to get
Hickman. But a foul going for the rebound. It's on Nolan Hickman of Gonzaga.
Jihad was
Gonzaga by 6.
That could be called a defensive holding penalty. Too soon?
Big 12 people are maybe cringing a little bit after that one. Reach in and poked away Ryan Nembhard. Here's Nembhard trying to create. The leaner pops out for Brayton Huff. Inside a minute.
Got to play with purpose and got to play with pace. You want to see a good shot. I look to try to get something going towards the basket.
Alston Mason to the bucket. And he gets it to hang on the rim and drop. And a timeout for
guarding and going to trap on that first pass.
Ryan Nembhard into the front court. Lob. The finish, Brayton Huff. That's the risk, right?
If you extend out your pressure and you don't get there, what happens?
And a three missed by BJ Freeman. Gonzaga pulls it down, and they foul Ryan Nembhard with 27.6 to go.
That they want to play it, pushing it in transition. Their starters struggled in the first half. They had plus 40 points, 42 points off the bench. Against Baylor, they've got 36. They averaged 19 points a game last year off the bench. They put up 36 and 42 in the first 2 games.
Alston Mason drives and lays it in. And Arizona State with a timeout and 20 seconds to go. We're done here in Spokane. Sports Center coming up next. And a foul will put Battle at the line. And it's on Jaden Quinks.
Did I get those 9 points? And then what happened in the second half where I was a non-factor at the manufacturer point. Get an offensive rebound, a putback, be stronger in the paint.
Caleb Battle now 6 for 6 at the line. 17 all since halftime, and the Zags have matched their largest lead. 15 seconds to go. Nasir Jihad drives and lays it in. 22 for Jihad. And then a foul will put Battle back at the Santa Clara. Was a tough neutral site game coming to the Kennel. And then another.
See the steps that it'll take forward between now and then. But from Gonzaga too, Roxy, I'll tell you, what they did on Monday against Baylor was ultra impressive. But understanding that they're going to have games that are like this, and you look at their upcoming schedule and their tough road ahead, these are the type of games you actually grow from. And for both these teams, early November, figuring things out, a lot to take away in the positive and a lot to focus on to clean up.
The Zags were clearly tested. Arizona State played a very good game coming in here to the Kennel against the number 6 team in the country. But the Zags starters in the second half took this over, and they were able to weather the storm.